My section focused on factors affecting enzyme activity. But before we looked at factors that affect enzyme activity, it's important to understand what Vmax means. Simply put, Vmax is the highest velocity of the enzyme, the maximum reaction rate. And these factors that affect enzymes raise the Vmax. The four factors that affect Vmax is the temperature, the pH, salt, and the substrate. And the way I like to look at this, I like to look at it as like Goldilocks. It has to be just right every single time for an enzyme to work the way it needs to. As far as temperature is concerned, an enzyme can't be, the temperature can't be too hot or too cold in order for an enzyme to function properly. An example would be the optimum temperature for enzymes in humans is 37 degrees Celsius. Next we look at pH. pH has to be just the right amount of, it can't be too acidic or too basic. And an example would be the optimum pH for pepsin and stomach acid is 2.0. Now we look at salt. Salt concentration affects enzyme activity. And it needs not too much salt and then not too little salt. An example would be DNA polymerase needs magnesium for making DNA polymers. And last we look at substrates. And the way I like to think of substrates is you think of a puzzle piece. Each enzyme has a very specific substrate that it has to connect to. And when these pieces connect and fit the right way, the activation energy is raised. So cofactors are another part of things that affect enzyme activity. And cofactors basically, they just help support the enzymes, and they can be organic or inorganic.